Once upon a time, in a small and peaceful village called Obeagu, hidden among the rolling green hills of Ishielu, Ebonyi State, lived a people who believed in the beauty of togetherness. In Obeagu, happiness was never owned alone. When one heart rejoiced, the whole village celebrated. When one cried, many hands reached out to comfort. It was a place where love lived in every greeting, every shared meal, and every kind smile. The village was small, but its spirit was mighty. The air smelled of roasted yam, the songs of birds, and the laughter of children playing under the wide branches of the udala trees. Life in Obiagu moved to the rhythm of drums, market chatter, and the whisper of the wind through the farmlands. Long, long ago, when our wise forefathers walked among us, the people of Obiagu treasured their culture more than gold. Traditions were sacred. They told stories by moonlight, danced barefoot at festivals, and passed down wisdom with every kola nut shared. The New Yam Festival was the heartbeat of the village. Everyone, young and old, wore their finest clothes. Women braided their hair with red coral beads, men beat the drums with pride, and children danced until their legs could no longer carry them. Elders told tales of the land, of ancestors brave and kind, and everyone listened with hearts open wide. But time, as it always does, began to turn its pages. New voices entered the village, voices of change, voices of the city. Our young ones, bold and full of dreams, began to see the world through different eyes. They spoke in newer tongues, wore clothes stitched in distant lands, and walked a little faster, like they were chasing something just beyond the hills. Some no longer bowed when they greeted elders. Some forgot how to pound yam or how to listen to the spirits of the land. They had phones in their hands, but no stories in their hearts. The old ways, once sacred, began to feel like whispers in the wind. Yet even as things changed, some things remained. The udala trees still bore fruit in season. The streams still sang their gentle lullabies, and the hearts of the elders still beat with hope that one day the youth would return, not to erase the old ways, but to blend them with the new. One day, a young boy named Chidera, who had left for the city many years ago, returned home. He wore jeans and spoke with an accent, but when he stepped onto the red earth of Obeagu, something in his heart stirred. He visited the square where he once danced with his grandfather, tasted his mother's pepper soup, and sat quietly under the moon, listening to the elders' tales. He began to remember, not just with his mind but with his soul, and slowly others followed. They came back with cameras and notebooks, but also with open hearts. They asked questions, they listened, they danced again at the New Yam Festival, not just for photos but for the love of the land. They didn't abandon their dreams. No, they built schools, brought light, taught children how to code and also how to tell the stories of their people. They became bridges between what was and what could be. And so Obiagu lived on, a village where joy is shared, where past and future walk hand in hand, and where the drum still beats, reminding all who pass through, remember who you are and where you come from.